Well, I am so excited to have a brand new person to our community representing the Elkhart Symphony Orchestra. Symphony. What did I say? Elkhart County Symphony Orchestra. There we go. I've got all the words now. Welcome to the show. Tell me who you are and what you're all about.
Hi, Craig. Thanks so much for having me. My name is Suhan. I'm the new music director for the Elkhart County Symphony Orchestra, and this is my first official full season of being here. And
so, it's like, it's interesting. As someone who comes into the community and works, right? Yeah. Lived here almost 20 years. It's amazing to me how much symphony action we have in our region. Symphonies across the country have closed and shuttered and all of those things way before the pandemic. Yeah. And we have 3 that I can think of right within driving distance.
Yeah.
And the Elkhart County Symphony has definitely got a long history of creating amazing opportunities for musicians and patrons.
Absolutely.
And now you're joining the fold.
Yeah, Elkhart has such a rich history of arts and music especially. And not to mention Conn-Selmer being here, one of the leading instrument manufacturers and the sponsor of Elkhart Symphony Orchestra, being right here. And Elkhart has produced so many world-class musicians, teachers, and educators, and it's really exciting now to be a part of that community.
So this is the first live concert since the pandemic for the symphony, right?
It's yes, the very first live concert at our home in Lerner Theater. We did have a summer concert with our partners in Wellfield Botanical Gardens, but this is the very first concert in Lerner Theater, and we're so excited.
Well, it's such a beautiful look. There it is, the beautiful space at the Lerner, of course. Tell me a little bit about the concert that's coming up just next week, right?
This Sunday at 4 p.m. at Lerner Theater. We opened the concert up with McCormick Fanfare, and it's a composition that was written by my best friend and my college roommate when I was attending Indiana University. In 2009, when I was teaching at a high school in Carmel, Indiana, at Carmel High School, we had an opportunity to play at a really famous international music conference, the Midwest Clinic Conference. And that was the year that the conference moved to its brand new home in McCormick Convention Center. And so my friend wrote this piece to open up that and welcome and invite the patrons to that new convention center. And so that's our very first concert opener. And then we moved to one of the most thrilling orchestral works that I know, Scheherazade.
And see, people will know that name.
Yes, absolutely.
But maybe not know the history behind it or the story.
Yeah, Scheherazade is a telling of a story where the leading character, the female Scheherazade, marries an evil sultan who is killing and murdering all the women in his land. And so Scheherazade marries the sultan and keeps herself alive by telling stories of adventure, of sorcery, of magic, of kings and queens. And she tells this story little by little, night by night, for 1,001 nights, just to keep herself alive. And at the end of the 1,001 nights, they fall in love, the sultan's heart's changed, and they live happily ever after. And this piece is a telling of that story through music.
1,001 nights?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a long time to make somebody change. You better get on a better path, a quicker path. I don't know. We don't have that kind of time.
I love it. Yeah. Hopefully, through our performance, it won't feel like 1,001 nights.
Right.
And you'll be ready for even another 1,000 nights.
Yeah, I've witnessed and I've been at concerts a lot over the years. The Elkhart County Symphony is always impressive. But you've got a couple of new things that I think are really kind of unique and really great for the patron. Right. You have a little talk before the show.
Absolutely.
With you.
Yep. At 3 o'clock, we welcome our audience to come join us at Lerner Theater. And I'm going to be joined by a few of my colleagues in the orchestra. And we're just going to talk about what it's like to play these incredible pieces of work, what it's like to be working with one another. Craig, we at the Elkhart County Symphony Orchestra, we want to be a different kind of orchestra. The days where orchestra is a stuffy event where people have to come dressed up in tuxedos and all that kind of stuff is no more. We really believe that music and orchestra is for everyone, and we want to make it accessible for everyone. And so hopefully this concert and everything else that you see us do this year, you see that. Later on in the spring, we have a really cool collaboration with a rock band based out of Goshen, and we want to do things that's unique and different. And so we welcome everybody in the Elkhart County to come join us. I love this orchestra so much. The people are so exciting, and we're so happy to be here.
Well, and we're so happy to have you. Just your energy is contagious, and I'm sure from the not only on TV, but when you're up there conducting with the baton in hand, it's going to be a new experience. But boy, you know, it is important to support the arts, and now more than ever. So Sunday at 4 o'clock, you're going to want to be at the Lerner Theater. Journeys with Sohan. I love that. 574-293-4469 will get you tickets. You can also visit the elkhartsymphony.org, and you can find them on Facebook as well. So head over there on Sunday. It sounds like a great time.